It's St. Patrick's Day, and we are here for our Shamrock Show.
Slente!
That's right. So, happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you out there. This is Mike.
And this is Jamie.
And you're listening to Talk on the Rocks.
Woohoo!
So, we've got something a little different for you tonight for our drinking sound. I'll let Jamie do the honors of filling you in on that.
Well, Mike shows you our drink of the night. Are you ready? You ready to listen? Oh, yours is almost gone. If you can't tell, he's drinking green beer.
Oh,
They're
yes.
always after me, Lucky Charms.
That's right. The Lucky Charms.
I'll play one more time. This is what you guys are listening for tonight. Hang on. Oh,
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
I have it too.
all right.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
Oh, that means I got a drink.
Oh, that's right. Drink it up. So, hopefully, none of you are watching us and you're all out drinking green beer at your favorite pub or drinking establishment.
Don't tell them that.
No, you got to have the spirit, the drinking spirit.
All right, fine. Well, they'll just catch up with us later, I guess.
But those of you who are joining us, we're glad you're with us.
That's right.
That's what I meant to say.
That's right. You got to be positive about the people that, are like us and have kids and can't go out.
That's right. So we bring the bar to you.
That is right.
That's what we do here.
You got it. So, St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
How freaking sweet is that? How Irish are you, honey?
I've got some in me,
Yes, I've got a lot in me.
but I've got more English in me than
Get
Irish.
out.
Yes. I have royalty in me, too.
Yeah, so we already talked about that. Let's talk about being Irish today.
I'll never be done talking about that.
I know.
Anyway, I'm related to King Henry VIII. Anyway, continue. What?
Whatever. So St. Patrick's Day, all of you obviously know it's March 17th. And apparently there were people in this world that didn't know that St. Patrick actually is a saint. In not just the Catholic Church, he's also recognized by the Anglican Church and the Eastern Orthodox Church and the Lutheran Church as well.
So, well, today is the feast day.
That's right.
The
That's
feast
his
day
feast day.
of St. Patrick.
It's actually the celebration of the day he died.
We're celebrating him being dead.
Well, yeah, usually feast days happen either on their birthday or the day they died.
All right, well, St. Patrick, may you get to heaven an hour before the devil knows you're dead.
Slente.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
I'm going to have a green mustache by the end of the night.
Awesome.
I can see that coming already.
Well, I'm going to have a green tongue at least.
But, yeah, you're all right, because he died this day in the year 461 A.D.
That's right.
Wow.
I know, it's a long time ago. They've been celebrating ever since.
Did you know that there has been a St. Patrick's Day parade in Boston, Massachusetts every year since 1731?
Actually, I did not know that.
I'm sorry, 1737.
I was going to say, that looks like a 7 out of 1 to me.
Yeah, well, now you know.
Wow.
And Montreal is the home to Canada's longest running St. Patrick's Day parade. It began in 1824.
Holy cow.
Wow.
That's very cool. I didn't know that there were that many Irish people in Canada. Mostly French, I thought, but...
Right. Well, here you go. This is an interesting fact. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the highest number of leaves found on a clover is 14.
Holy cannoli. That's like a bush.
Yes, 14.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
Oh my goodness.
This is why we
that
can't
was
both.
scary.
That's why we can't have. That's why we can't have the button. Both of us. Only one of us should have the power.
That was kind of funny, though, that we both pushed it at the same time. Well, nearly the same time.
I pushed it first.
I know you
You're
did.
a copycat.
Whatever. I didn't even know you were pushing it until I heard it come just before mine.
One source estimates that there are 10,000 regular 3-leaf clovers for each lucky 4-leaf clover.
Really?
Yep, 1 in 10,000 chance of
Who
finding a
has
4-leaf
the
clover.
patience to sit in a field of clovers?
When I was a kid, I did.
Really? Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
find a 4-leaf clover?
Plenty of times.
What?
Oh yeah, I've found several.
Did you save it?
No,
Why?
because you just find another one.
Oh my
The
god.
luck is only good for so long.
How long is the luck good for?
A day or two.
I want to have some kind of statistic on this.
I can't name one lucky thing that's ever happened to me because I had a 4-leaf clover in my pocket.
That's sad.
I can tell you nothing bad happened to me.
Well, that's...
So maybe something bad would have happened to me if I didn't happen to have the 4-leaf clover to ward off said evil.
You never know.
So, but legend has it that each leaf of the clover means something different. The first leaf is for hope, the second for faith, the third for love, and I'll let you guess on the fourth.
Luck.
Very good. Very good.
Woohoo!
So, I understand you have some hand-picked Irish jokes for our laughing pleasure.
Yes, because everybody has to tell an Irish joke, just like everybody pretends to be Irish on St. Patrick's Day.
All right, well, we'll start us out.
All right. I'm not going to go in the order that it says, because I want to do a different one. You did the first one very well. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. A scuffle started in the local bar one Friday night. Words were exchanged, then insults, and finally blows. Bottles, glasses, people flew through the air, and Casey ended up being hit in the face by a sharp piece of glass which cut off his nose.
Oh, my.
"Stick his nose back on and hold it with your hand," ordered McGinty, "and we'll get him to the hospital." Out onto the street they flew, to be greeted by sheets of rain pelting down. Quickly they bundled up the injured man along and into the casualty department. "Will he live?" inquired the boys. "Too late," said the doctor. "He's a goner." "Was it loss of blood?" asked Finbar. "No, he drowned. You put his nose on upside down," sighed the doc.
Wow. All right. Well, here we go. Here's Irish joke number 2. Are you ready?
Yep.
Mary Clancy goes up to Father O'Grady after a Sunday morning service, and she's in tears. He says, "So, what's bothering you, Mary, my dear?" She says, "Oh, Father, I've got terrible news. Me husband passed away last night." The priest says, "Oh, Mary, that's terrible. Tell me, did he have any last requests?" She says, "That he did, Father." The priest says, "Well, what did he ask, Mary?" She says, "Well, he said, 'Please, Mary, put down that damn gun.'"
Oh my goodness.
All right.
we keep going?
2 down, 3 to go. Keep the train rolling.
Awesome. Murphy asked Casey for a hand for his daughter, the hand of his daughter in wedlock. "Can you support a family?" asked Casey. "I think so," replied Murphy. "Well, there's 6 of us, you know," said the future father-in-law.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
All right.
All right, here we go. Is this the Liverpool Echo?" said Patrick. "Yes, it is." "Well, how much would it be to put an ad in your paper?" "Well, it's £5 an inch," replied the receptionist. "Oh, that's too much," snapped Patrick. "Why? What are you selling?" "A 10-foot ladder," said the Irishman, and banged down the phone.
We got this down. All right, last one. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Murphy had studied the facts carefully and come up with the following conclusions. The odds against being on a plane which had a bomb on board were 10,000 to 1. However, the odds against being on a plane which had 2 bombs on it were 10 million to 1. "That settles it," he said. "From now on, every time I fly, I'm taking a bomb with me."
Oh.
All right, that's enough with the Irish jokes.
Well, some of them were crappy.
Yeah.
Speaking of crappy, did you know that did you know that toilet paper and diapers are going to be more expensive in the future, the very near future? They're going to raise as high as 7% in cost.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. 7% is going to be the cost increase in your diapers and your toilet paper.
So the cost of doing your business is going to go up?
Yep. Well, this is from the Today Show, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And they did a poll. They asked viewers, now that you know that there's going to be a rising cost of toilet paper, how are you going to offset that cost? They gave them 4 choices. Limit my number of bathroom breaks. Use less tissue. Clip coupons and shop sales. No changes here. That's one luxury I won't skimp on. Or I'll use both sides of the paper.
That's so gross.
All right, I threw the last one in for fun.
I was going to say, I don't see that one here. Oh, my God. That's...
What do you think the number one answer is?
Clip coupons.
You would be right. 47% of those responded said they would clip coupons and shop sales.
Well, that makes the most sense. Although clipping coupons, you have to be careful. Like, I don't know. we've had run-ins with different brands of either it's the paper's too thick and then you run out of it too quickly because you think you need to use a lot anyways, even though it's like you're wiping your butt with softer version of like paper towel, or it's just too thin and you need a ball of it.
Well, I'm dying to try out the new Mega Roll by Charmin that I put in the bathroom over here.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if you've christened it yet.
I have not. I
I would like to know how it.
Since.
I want to make sure it cuddles and caresses my bum.
Well, honey, I will. Well, I can't say that. I'll let you be the first
After-
because probably I'll be the first to use it.
After a hard time doing the business, I want to make sure that the paperwork is clean and crisp and comforting.
And comforting. Yeah.
That's right. I want the best that my money pays for.
Oh my goodness.
So okay. So what do you think number
No.
two? What do you think number two was
Number 2, what?
from the poll?
Oh, poop.
No, the poll. How much green beer have you drank?
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
I'm gonna say use less tissue.
That was actually number 3. Number 2 was no changes here. That's one luxury I won't skip on.
Yeah, I probably fall into that
37% of the people
category.
said that. 10% said use less tissue. 6% of the people will limit my number of bathroom breaks. See, I figured that'd be the lowest.
That's not feasible.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
Yeah, you don't say, you know what, I really gotta crap, but you know what, I'm gonna see if I can, merge two together.
Then you get bowel obstruction, and that's just bad news bears.
Yeah, I would say so. But there you go. So hold on to your hats, folks. The price of toilet paper should be going up.
I think it's kind of funny, though, that the total number of votes was 133. Like,
well,
how do they do these polls? Like, do they have someone go out on the street and go, hey?
No, this was probably an online poll.
Oh.
See,
Still, I don't know.
You
They must
spoiled
not
it,
have
by
been
the
up
way.
there.
You made the poll was all official sounding, and it's a Today show, and it sounded really good until you said, but only 133 people.
Well, they must not
responded.
have had it up for very long to get this information. But anyways, the cost of diapers.
You know what?
See, this
you're
is my-
Ron. By the way, you're Ron Burgundy. Just so you know,
Why?
Whatever I put on the cue card, you will read.
I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Oh, and then she says it on the air. See, that's what I mean. I tell you, folks, she is Ron Burgundy.
You
in the
didn't write
flesh.
that, though.
Oh, that makes it even better.
Shut up. Whatever.
Here,
No, I am not saying that.
that's what I thought. All right, so you do have the ability to process before you say it.
Oh my goodness. You're done.
Wait, I'm done. Are you trying to say that something?
I wanted to go back to talking about how expensive not only toilet paper is, but apparently the cost of diapers and wipes are going up.
Oh, well, do tell. I'm only concerned about the
toilet paper?
toilet paper
Well,
right now.
you're going to have to be concerned about diapers in the semi kind of near
No.
future. Yeah.
we just take care of them like caveman days. You know, in fact, here's what we do. We just, instead of wiping them up, I just get the pressure washer out. You hold them by the little arms.
Oh
turn them
my
around,
God.
And I got good aim. Done.
What are you going to do for like what they need to have on them all the time?
A diaper?
Yeah.
You've got like a wardrobe full of shirts. All I need is some clothespins and a little bit of some tucking and folding. Bam, diaper. Yeah. I am all about being economical.
Yeah, your shirts are bigger and more holy. Can't we use yours first?
Yeah, but see, you put them in mine, they're in a hammock. They're not in a diaper. So your shirts make more sense because they're little people.
Whatever.
You're closer to the little people size than I am.
We'll just use Colin's old shirts.
Oh, yeah, why not? I just love that.
I'm just saying. No, I'm wondering really how many people are going to go back to. Did you know that they actually have diaper services still?
Yeah, I believe it.
Where people use the old cloth diapers and they have enough for a week or however long, and they call the service and say, "Hey, I need a fresh stack," and there you go.
Yeah, and that's actually cheaper, huh?
Apparently so.
See, I never really was stung by the price of diapers when I was raising Colin.
Right.
It never fazed me. Like I said, oh man, I gotta really save on this. Plus, you get a bazillion coupons in the mail once you register with the hospital.
Right.
They send you so many coupons for formula and diapers and everything else. I mean, I'd save a bundle left and right.
We should get a Costco membership or something too.
Why? So we can buy a 2,000 pack of diapers?
Yep. They don't go bad.
Well, yeah, but the kid grows.
Right, but...
So at some point, what are you going to do? What can you do with the diapers after he outgrows them?
Save them for their siblings.
I guess. And the last kid, you just give them away to someone else?
Yep. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways. Moving on. Honey.
Yes?
You're not even drinking green beer. You're just drinking the beer out of the bottle.
I put the food coloring in the bottle.
I don't see it.
There, see?
No.
Yeah. I'm not going to prove to you that's green in here.
Yes, pour it into your cup.
No, I enjoy drinking out of the bottle. I had the one thing on the mug.
Pour a little into your cup.
Are you really going to put me on the spot?
Yep. This is St. I am so watching you from over here.
I know what you're talking about.
Whatever. Honey! He's such a faker. He just totally dumped more than he could handle of green food coloring. Now he's going to dump more of his beer in there than he intended because he's got to dilute the green food coloring.
You caused this to me.
I caused this to you.
And then now I lost the lid to the food coloring that I didn't open. Oh. Come on now. How you going to do that to a brother?
Well, you're not my brother, and that's a good thing.
Doesn't matter. I'm a human being, and I'm your brother on this planet.
That's weird.
It's not weird.
I'm not marrying my brother.
No, we're all, as human beings, we're all brothers and sisters.
Because we all came from
We're just
Adam
not.
and Eve.
We just might not be biological brothers and sisters, thankfully.
Well, that's true.
Because if you were my sister growing up, you would not have survived childhood.
I did with my brother.
Well, I'm glad you did survive.
Well, that's good. Me too.
See, are you happy now?
Yes. Thank you.
This isn't going to make me sick if this is that green, is it?
I don't know. I'm not looking at you. Hang on. No. You'll just have a really green tongue. That and all the food coloring that you ate on the Loft House cookies are amazing. Have you ever had Loft House cookies before we had the St. Patty's Day ones today?
Not that I was aware of. I've had cookies like that, so maybe they were Loft House. I've never paid attention to the brand.
They're delicious.
Because to me, they just look like the kind of cookies you just like set on the coffee table at work.
Yeah.
And someone just walks up and says, "Oh, cookies, great." I didn't. As they go through the refrigerator to steal someone else's lunch. So you walk in on them, they're like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just making sure nothing's spoiled. I'm going to clean out the refrigerator today." Nice.
Yeah,
Don't you touch my pastrami and rye, you bitch. I'll find you.
That sounds good, actually.
I will find you. And
I
I'll
haven't had pastrami in a while.
beat it out of you.
Oh my god.
Did you have any corned beef today?
No, I did not. We had pasties instead, which is meat and potatoes.
Whose fault is that?
I'm gonna say it's yours.
How is it my fault?
Because you were freaking home all day, and you went to the grocery store yesterday.
I was ill. I was sick today.
You didn't get corned beef yesterday.
Can I let you in on a little secret?
You don't like corned beef?
Don't like corned beef.
I knew it.
I don't like it.
I knew it. Well, it's a good thing we had pasties today then. They were delicious.
Whenever you say
pasties.
pasties, I always think of a stripper.
Those are pasties.
I don't know. It's just the way you say it, though, makes me think of the ones the stripper wears.
Well, it's kind of funny because both sides of my family are Irish and Swedish and yada yada. And my grandmother used to have a cow when I called them pasties. Because she always used to make them when we went to go visit. She'd make pasties, and I always called them pasties just to annoy her, and she'd yell at me. Oh, I miss my grandma. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Well, we were getting ready to talk about another thing to spend money on. Now, remember yesterday 2 days ago, we talked about how the wealthy don't really feel rich unless they have, what was that magic number?
$7.5 million.
$7.5 million. And today I found out exactly why they need to have that much money to feel rich.
Why?
That way they can afford themselves a Tibetan Mastiff dog.
How much does said dog cost?
$1.5 million.
American dollars?
American dollars is what was paid for an 11-month-old Tibetan Mastiff, Big Splash.
What's his real name?
His real name is Hong Dong.
Hong Dong.
Hong Dong.
Can you imagine calling your dog that? Hong Dong, come here,
Here,
Hong
Hong
Dong.
Dong. You know,
What a
'cause
good boy, Hong Dong.
No, because to the dog, everything sounds so similar. So when you're saying, hey, hot dog, anybody want a hot dog? He goes, You called? You called?
Well, really, that kind of goes for any dog. No matter what you actually call them, it's just the tone of voice.
Well, you know, that's what's always fun about dogs, is that you can be completely just cruel to them when you talk to
And they
them.
have no idea.
They have no idea.
Nope.
Who's so big, fat, and ugly? Who is the ugliest, fattest dog I've ever seen in my life?
And they're like,
You are. You smell like poop. You do. You smell like poop. Who wants a kick in the face? Who wants a kick in the face? Not that I'd actually kick a dog in the face.
no, but we're highlighting the point of you can say whatever you want to a dog. It's just the tone of your voice. If you sound loving and caring, the dog's going to be like,
Yep, and that is why men have dogs for pets and dogs don't have men for pets.
because we're smarter than dogs.
Yes. Give yourself a doggy treat. Well done.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
So Hong Dong sold for $1.5 million. So
That's a picture of him up there right now. It's a
well,
Tibetan bull mastiff.
Are you sure the sound's working?
Fairly certain.
All right.
I'll go back to us anyways, but I did fix it before we
Good.
started.
Well, this next story you pulled up I thought was rather interesting. About the
Oh?
Burger King CEO and his opinion of British women.
No, wait, I want to talk about the dog a little bit more.
Oh, you're not done talking about this $1.5 million dog?
No, okay. It sold in the Chinese city of Qingdao or whatever it is.
Qingdao?
Qingdao for 10 million won.
One?
Yang?
One?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yuan.
Anyway.
Whoever knows how to pronounce that. Anyways, I think it's hilarious that this dog, who is worth 1.5 million American dollars, is bigger than most people in China.
Oh,
This dog is, okay, not maybe like stature wise, it's 3 feet tall, but it weighs 180 pounds.
yeah.
There's lots of people in China, and most of them are pretty tiny because there's lots of people in China.
Yeah, but
This dog weighs more than most of its citizens,
But king size canines are China's top dogs.
which I think is hilarious. What do they do? Ride them? Like,
I don't know, but they've got the money over there to take care of them.
apparently.
China's economy is booming.
This dog is raised on a diet of beef, chicken, abalone, and sea cucumber.
Sea cucumber?
Sea cucumber.
You know, that shouldn't shock me. I mean, for crying out loud, it's a $1.5 million dog. I'm sure it has a...
He's eating abalone, too.
Yeah, I would say he probably got a more expensive palate than I do. Lapping Chardonnay out of his bowl after he gets done with his creme brulee and his filet mignon.
Okay. I think it's hilarious that you named all French things when this is a Chinese dog.
It does. So what, beef and chicken? That's universal. I just named a couple of different dishes. They're allowed to eat French food over there, you know.
I know, but I just think that's hilarious.
What is it?
He's gonna eat French fries and French toast and crepes.
I
I love how you tried to fake laugh me out of that, but it was genuinely funny.
It says who?
It says-
Listen. He's rich. He's a rich dog, and rich people eat French food.
Really?
Yes. Have you ever been rich in your life?
No, but
Then how do you know? Then how do you
Listen,
know?
I've had creme brulee and filet mignon and crepes.
So what are you trying to say? Is poor people food?
No, I'm just saying that you don't have to be
It's-
rich to eat that food.
I don't understand. And you don't have to be rich to eat beef and chicken and abalone or sea cucumber.
You are if you're a dog. Most dogs eat chopped liver.
That's not true.
Okay, next time when we have a dog, you look at what's in their freaking dog food.
Oh, right. I'll look.
Okay.
Jeez. Are we
This
done?
dog gets fed better than like half of India. Like, I'm just saying,
there
like
are
this is
people
kind of
dying.
ridiculous.
There's people dying of hunger in
And this
third
dog
world country,
gets
and he's eating.
Sea cucumber.
Oh my
Abalone.
goodness! He's the perfect specimen.
He is the okay.
And,
He's
and here's the
excellent
best part.
genes.
Here's the best part. His breeder is identified only as Mr. Lou. You go into like secret kennels and be like, I'm here to see Mr. Lou about the dog.
Oh my God. Some breeders are willing to pay as much as $100,000 to get a dipper out of Big Splash's gene pool. This dog, they're paying like $100,000 just for his seed.
Oh,
basically. Wow. That's ridiculous. No wonder this guy's so rich.
Wow.
No, I'll guess he made his fortune in coal, but I'm just saying, like, he could make a lot more and retire from coal just by, breeding his dog.
They're dogs. I mean, if you're that rich, what the hell? Do what you want. You're that rich, and...
Why not use your rich for good? Yeah, whatever. I'm a socialist. I heard you say it in your mind.
You're not allowed
it's his money. Let him do what he wants with it.
Hey, just like Charlie Sheen. He can do what he wants with his money. He's rich enough to be crazy. Because he's crazy rich. All right, are you done playing with my cue cards and rearranging words?
Guess.
You're dragging stuff around.
Winning.
You said we weren't going to use that tonight, and I erased mine. You're fired. That's the end of our show tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
No, stop. We're not done yet.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
All right. I want to talk about what the CEO of Burger King said.
Because he's an idiot.
Well,
he's not an idiot.
Well, lay it out there.
Okay. So apparently he was a guest speaker at the University of Chicago last week. And he was talking about his time getting his MBA at the University of Warwick in England. Apparently he told these students that the food is terrible and the women are ugly.
Well, what he actually said was the food is terrible and the women are not very attractive. There's a difference.
No, there's not. You're as good as calling them ugly.
No, because ugly means there's no attractive value whatsoever. He just said they're not very attractive.
Okay, but he didn't say they're not just regular attractive.
They could be. Because then he would have been misconstrued. He wasn't trying to say that they're... Because if I said to you, wow, the women there are attractive, you're thinking, wow, they're really, really beautiful. Well, maybe I wanted to convey to you that they're average.
Why didn't he just say the women there are
he
average?
Just misspoke. I'm just trying to get a job as his PR guy. Mm-hmm. So I'm just out there. His
rep already apologized.
Bernie, if you're out there watching this, or if this gets back to you, I will come work for you as your PR guy. Look how I'm spending this for you. They're not upset about the food being terrible because you know what? That's just the way it is. He's Burger King. He's supposed to say everything else but Burger King tastes terrible. That's his job.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to insult other people.
They're making out like he's trying to dog the women. He just said they weren't very attractive. Big deal.
Uh-huh.
The big deal.
Hide your head in shame, Burger King.
I'm not related.
That crown.
That's one king I'm not related to.
The one, huh?
Yeah.
The one and only.
Well, every king that does bad stuff, I'm not related to.
Then you're not related to Henry VIII.
He didn't do anything bad.
Oh, because he didn't, behead one of his wives or anything.
She wouldn't shut up.
She wouldn't shut up? No. He beheaded her because he thought that she got pregnant by her brother.
Oh, well, see, there you go. You can't have that.
And she didn't!
What do you want the guy to do? They had no DNA testing. They had no way for him to prove otherwise. You got to be safe. Better safe than sorry.
Okay, if you don't know your wife well enough...
Well, apparently he can go out.
He had 6 of them.
He can go out and have a mistress and cheat, so why wouldn't he think that she was capable of doing that?
Because she's the queen, and at that time and day and time, they did not have... Even though she was the queen, she had different expectations than the king. The king kind of was allowed to do whatever he wanted, which is stupid.
Can you prove that he was wrong?
No, she's
then
dead.
There you go. Done.
Oh my God.
He's golden. He's
Whatever.
golden. Don't.
I am gonna whatever you.
You're gonna sit there and rip on my great grandpa.
Are you counting these?
Yes. 15 of them.
Lovely.
I just want to make sure the record was set straight. See, I'm really in the PR mode.
I see that.
I'm good at this. I can spin anything. I'm like Teflon. Nothing sticks. It just all slides off. I slip away from it.
Mike and Ginny joined us, and Mike says, "Off with your head, winch." I think he means wench, not winch.
It's called a typo. People are allowed to make those.
A tool.
You know what? Now you're making me be Mike's PR guy. Listen, lay off him. You lay off him.
He says, "Spin it."
I'm spinning it. It was a typo. Relax. That's right. Don't mess with my boy Mike.
Uh-huh.
because I do know where you live and I know where you sleep,
Really?
and you're only an elbow away from justice.
I see.
All right, are we ready to talk about this awesome lawsuit, this landmark lawsuit?
Oh my God, yes.
Because I'm done talking about the Burger King. I'm done talking about Bernie Hayes and his rip on English people.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, I want to talk about the lawsuit.
The lawsuit.
All
right.
Would you like me to lay? Are you laying out the story or am I laying out the story?
No, I'll lay out the story.
All right.
This does not fall under
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
our supposed trademarked wow, what a moron. But it does fall under, are you serious? Apparently, this mother is suing a preschool program because they did not properly prepare her daughter for Harvard.
All right. Let me make sure I understood you correctly.
Through my green beer.
This mother is suing a preschool because they did not prepare her toddler, her child,
Yep.
her 4-year-old,
Yep.
for Harvard, as in the college that
The Ivy League school.
the Ivy League school that adults go to.
Uh-huh. Ask me how old the child is right now.
Well, I just said 4.
Okay.
Yeah, 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, this could have been, like, the kid's, like, 16 now.
Well, what is she suing for? How much? Like damages or?
No, she's suing for the entire $19,000 tuition that it was to send her daughter to this Upper East Side preschool.
Wait, what? So
Apparently, this preschool is a special preschool that has age-specific instruction to get this kid ready for the standardized test that's only used by elite private elementary schools. So this test to get into these elite private elementary schools, this school claims that it's going to prepare your child for this test.
Okay.
And it didn't say that the kid failed it. It just said that mom thought that the school proved not to be a school at all, but just one big playroom. And even though she was 4, the school was still teaching her daughter things about shapes and colors.
Well, I mean, if they said they're
What's on this test is my question.
I would like to know that as well, because I'm thinking if they said they're going to prepare this kid for the test, she may have a case if that's all it was just this is blue and this is a triangle. I was thinking when you first ran this by me, I was thinking like she was upset because they weren't teaching like pre-calculus and algebra and stuff.
No, she's upset because they're teaching colors and shapes and not apparently what's supposed to be in the standardized test, which I don't know what's on the standardized test. It's called the ERB. Maybe we need to look this up. But I don't know. It just seems ridiculous. And people in chat are also talking about this mother she's getting what she, paid for, or not paid for, but she's getting hers essentially, is because she paid $19,000 for preschool.
Yeah, $19,000.
Yeah.
For a year of tuition. For everything that she wanted her kid to learn, she probably could have taught herself. In all honesty, if she's that concerned that her kid wasn't prepared for whatever this test is,
Right.
then why didn't she just teach it to the kid herself? I mean, it can't be that hard.
Because she's gonna pay $19,000 to have someone else to teach her kid how to do math. I don't know.
Well, I would like to. Are you looking up the test?
I am.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what that test is all about, because you pay $19,000 for a year. We paid for Colin to go to preschool, and that was $2,500 for the year. A significantly lower amount.
Because that was a private preschool. Most school districts have a publicly funded preschool, I believe.
Yeah, this was subsidized by the taxpayers' dollar, which I appreciate, taxpayers.
Okay, here's the thing too, I'm doing I'm just looking at what to expect to see on this test.
I'm ready.
And this test isn't until you hit 5th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
5th
Nice.
through 12th grade.
Nice.
I might be in the wrong section of it, but I'm just saying, like, this is just ridiculous. Like, this mom, okay, she's a dumbass, first of all, for paying that much for a private preschool. And second of all, like, what does she expect her kid to learn in preschool?
Apparently enough to be ace on the ERB at 4 years old. She could have just gone on like late night television and bought that My Kid Can Read thing, where that program they
I know.
have on there. Where they
My
always,
baby can read.
Where they always got that kid playing with his belly button and giggling when he shows her the flashcard.
Right.
There's a whole commercial, and that's all I remember from it. That's sad. Is the kid laughing and giggling and pointing to his belly button because the guy had the flashcard.
Right.
You know.
I even took them out of order, and they know, and I don't know. And you know what, Mike, in the chat from Ohio, you are right. Parents are lazy nowadays.
Excuse me?
I'm just saying, most
like
parents...
me? I'm lazy?
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
Are you going to start bagging on me because I'm a parent now?
No. Well, I'm as good as being a parent, too. I mean, hi, I live with a kid, too.
All right, so parents are lazy. I'm
no,
sorry,
I'm just saying, most parents
got...
are lazy. They'd rather just send their kids to school and hope they learn what they're supposed to at school and not bother. Like, no, you were not a lazy parent in the fact that Colin knew how to read before he went to kindergarten. Like, he just, and it wasn't a preschool thing. You taught him how to read, how to do math, all that kind of stuff. He knew all of that before he went to school. You did your job as far as that goes. Absolutely. There are parents that do nothing but sit their kids in front of the TV and just let them go. And not even educational TV.
Well,
whatever TV is on.
Let me tell you something. I'm a product of the public school system. And whatever I didn't learn in public schools, Happy Days and Different Strokes did a fine job of filling in the blanks for me on.
Like last night, how you learned about puberty?
I know. The Fonz tells us how it is.
We did watch Happy Days last night.
How else can you learn about puberty than having a man in a leather jacket and tight jeans walk up to a blackboard and draw 3 lines and said, here's you as a kid, here's you as an adolescent, and here's you as an adult. And the space between lines 2 and 3 is a dangerous time, so don't get in trouble, kids. Boom, problem solved. Go
And your
pound the
body
jukebox.
thinks you know what's going on, but you know you don't know what's going on, so just stay in the house.
Yep, there you go. The Fonz solved the problem.
Yeah. Mike from
Fonz.
Ohio is right,
Why
too.
did you have to jump the shark, Fonz? Why did you have to jump the shark?
You'll have
You
to
killed
explain
Happy
that to
Days.
everyone else because no one but you knew what that meant. You had to explain
It's the
it to me.
episode where he jumped over the sharks on that beach episode. And up when he was doing the water skiing, and he did the jump over the sharks, and the show just never was the same. And then Richie Cunningham left, and Joni loves Chachi, and the rest of it's history. Sad, sad history. Happy Days.
Go
I miss
cry in
you.
your beer.
I am.
Okay. Anyways, what were we talking about?
We were talking.
Oh, about how parents were lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. I work at a preschool, and it's always controversial of, the parents don't have the best education to begin with, and, they're working 3 jobs and all that kind of stuff. And I understand that. I do. And that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the parents that are home with their kids all day long, and they'd rather, be on the computer or watch their own TV or do whatever it is else than actually interact with their kids. And, they brought them into this world. That should be good enough, right?
Yep.
So, I don't know. That's where I have a problem of, you expect so much out of your kids, but you're not giving them anything. So how do you expect them to do things and be achievers? So
You pay $19,000 to some upstart preschool and hope they do it for you.
right, and then you look like a dumbass. Because I can guarantee you almost no one that would read that article says, I wonder what this preschool did to really screw this mom. Like, that's just not right. They need to go after this preschool. No, everyone's saying, okay, why did you pay $19,000 for preschool? And number 2, what did you expect? It's preschool. Like, what did you want her to learn? It doesn't even say that she failed whatever test it is. In the test, it looks like you can't even take till you're in 5th grade. Like, why is she suing for this?
Well, I'm going to watch this article and see how it shakes out.
We need to.
Well, because I missed this key detail when you first read the story, is that she filed a class action suit. So who's going to jump on board with her?
Right.
It'll be interesting to see. Can we get into my Craigslist stuff now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so I'm on Craigslist on my iPad, and this is a great app. It's called, where is it? Here it is. It's called Life Like Craig. And what it does, it's a free app in the App Store. It actually makes Craigslist look like a classified ad section from your newspaper on your iPad. It's golden. It's great. I love it. So while browsing through the sections on there with my lovely fiance Jamie, we came we came across a section under the personals called Strictly Platonic. And in Strictly Platonic...
Which, okay, let's back up. And I hope everybody knows this. Craigslist is kind of notorious for questionable ads, as far as... Everyone heard about the Craigslist killer. That guy that kept attacking women that were answering his personal ads.
Yeah, well, there's that, but there's also the whole bit of all the personal... services being exchanged back and forth, aka prostitution. So all these attorney generals went ahead and got together, and they forced Craigslist to supposedly clean up. They took some sections out and all that, but you're never going to stomp that stuff out. And by the way, if you didn't catch the name of the app, it's called Life Like Craig. But anyway,
I'll type it in.
There, thank you. So, they're never going to stamp it out. So here's Strictly Platonic, and you think that this is just people looking for nice friends. There's 2 words actually, honey. Lifelike and then Craig.
Oh, that's a lifelike doll.
Yes, perfect. Anyway, excuse me. You think they're just people looking for friends, and there was a lot of that. People just looking for workout partners and jogging partners, that kind of stuff. But
fairly platonic.
Yeah, but like here's one that seems innocent enough, and I thought it was kind of neat. Ready? Mm-hmm. Here's a headline: Daytime Bromance. Man seeking man, 30 years old, and that's bromance with a B.
Yep.
Hey, I own a small business and work out of my house. The only problem is I'm pretty cut off from my other friends because they have normal workplaces and can't goof around all day. If you are around my age and don't have anywhere to be during the day and would like to hang out, then drop me a line. Goodies at the house include DirecTV with every premium package, 12 megabit internet connection, unlimited Coca-Cola and snacks, as well as access to my workshop and my garage. I don't have pets. I'm obsessive compulsive and have a girlfriend. Maybe these details help.
He's just a lonely guy.
I'm going to be honest with you, honey. If I was just some single guy sitting here myself, I probably would have sent him a message like, "Hey, I'll hang out with you. I got nothing better going on." I'm like him. I'm home all day. I'm taking service calls and stuff during the day, but hey, why not? He sounds like a cool dude. And what's not to love? All the Coke I can drink and snacks and and the DirecTV package, premium package.
Honey,
yeah.
You failed to notify our listeners / viewers that this app costs money.
No, it doesn't.
It costs $2 now, apparently, $1.99.
Oh, they must have. Yeah, it was free the day I got it. Oh.
Got to strike while the iron's hot, guys.
Well, they didn't know about it till now.
Well.
Oh.
Honey, try and screw our listeners. But how would you know now? Because you already installed it.
Yeah, I would have known. Sorry, guys. It was free.
I guess you'll just have to listen to what we have to find on there.
Well, that's the thing, though, that a lot of those app developers play games when they have big announcements and big launches. Because a lot of those people, right before Christmas break, they made all their apps like 99 cents or free to get a bunch of people to download them. Because at Christmas time, they froze them for like a week. So they get a bunch of people to download and put them on the top 10 lists. Then they turn around and they can jack their prices back up, and all these people are going to buy their apps because they see them on the top 10 list. So that's probably what they did with Craigslist. They probably made it free.
Right. And
then to get a bunch of people to download it, and then they started selling it to everyone who finally got their iPad too.
So Mike from Ohio was upset, but his wife said he just bought it anyways. The draw.
Yep. But here you go. This is another good one. You ready?
Yep.
I need a helper to drive to Florida. Man seeking a woman. leaving Friday, April 1st, and coming back Sunday, April 10th. If you're a female in your 20s or 30s and would like to spend a week in a timeshare in Daytona Beach, Florida, just let me know. The accommodations are already paid for. My wife doesn't want to go this year, but I still want to go. Please send me an email if you're interested. I want to drive all the way to Florida with minimal stops.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I could just, first of all, he may be leaving Friday, April 1st and coming back Sunday, April 10th, but you're only half of that equation. I don't think you're going to be coming back Sunday, April 10th.
Or at all.
That's what I'm saying. I think you might be stuffed in a dumpster behind a truck stop somewhere.
Can we say body bag?
Yeah, I mean,
honest to goodness, like, this is like what SVU is made out of. Like Law and Order SVU, this is what they make these stories out of.
I needed an adventure. I need something different. You know what? What the hell? I'm just going to go on a 5-state road trip with some guy I met on Craigslist. Nothing bad's going to happen to me.
No, not at all.
It'll be fun.
You know, he's got a wife, but his wife doesn't want to go to a timeshare, so I'm just going to go hang out with him, sans his wife, for 10 days.
Yeah. Well, and you know, he threw the wife part in there just as, like, well, I'm married, so I obviously wouldn't want to rape or hurt anybody.
Of course not.
Yeah, because, I mean, really.
Or I wouldn't want to cheat on my wife with this girl and then get rid of the evidence.
I mean, there's two, let's pretend for a minute he really does have a wife. Okay, what is wrong with this friggin' guy that his wife doesn't want to go? Not that she can't go this year.
She just doesn't want to.
Doesn't want to. You know what? A week alone with my husband? No.
I don't want to go to the timeshare. No. That's boring.
Boring. Daytona Beach. Come on.
Yeah.
Get with it.
Not at all. Oh, my God. Which is funny, too, because doesn't it have his age on there? I thought it had his age somehow.
Yeah,
I think he was in his 50s or something, wasn't it, on the original one?
I don't remember. I don't see it.
Okay.
Unless it's on here. Driving to Florida.
But I think it's funny that I really think that this is like an older man, clearly because he's got a timeshare. I mean, what 20 or 30-year-old guy has a timeshare, first of all? Second of all, like, he's looking for a woman in her 20s or 30s. This guy is clearly probably, half or twice her age. She's probably half his age.
Yep. Well, we saw a whole bunch of them, or like it's people who are businessmen.
Right.
I travel to the Detroit, Michigan area all the time, and I'm just looking for a female friend that I can unwind with when I'm in town. Unwind with.
Unwind.
Yeah. It's always nice. But, there was the one we found where it was a girly girl looking for...
Wait, I want to read it.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
All right. This is a girly girl looking for a BFF. A woman seeking a woman who's 23.
Well, before you read it, let me just throw this out there. The reason why we picked this one, because it seems innocent enough, it really is platonic, is the fact that she posted an article right next to it also looking for a guy friend.
Right.
Like, she, changed a few of the sentences.
Can you put that one in here while I'm reading this one?
Or do you want me to just read it to you off my screen? I couldn't find it on the...
Oh, okay.
But it's on my app.
All right, so I'll read this one, then you read the next one.
All right, go ahead.
Hi, I'm a little new to the area, and I would love a girl to hang out with on the weekends and become BFFs. I'm a cute 23-year-old girl. I am white. I have long brown hair, hazel eyes. I'm 5'1", 115 pounds, a size 7, and her bra size, C32. I'm a college graduate. I have a good job that I love and own my own car. I like to go to clubs, dance, drink. I like to go shopping, work out, or go running, do anything outdoors, go out to eat, go to the movies, chill in and watch movies, text all the time, or go walk around downtown Royal Oak. Anything fun, really. I'm very girly, love to get dressed up, etc., etc. I would love to meet a normal, trustworthy chick. I am normal, attractive, sweet, funny, laid back, and intelligent, and hope you are too. Just email me back and we can talk. I can send pics or a Facebook link if needed, or we could text. Talk to you soon, girl. With like a billion smiley faces sprinkled in throughout there.
Yeah. Well, then the other one was almost the exact same. Hi, it's looking for a real friend. Hi, I'm a little new to the area and would love a good friend to hang out with on weekends. I'm a cute 23-year-old girl.
Which I think is funny. Let's back up for a second. If you're looking for a new best friend, what girl is going to throw in all of her stats? Like her height, her weight, her size of her dress, her bra size. Like, clearly either she's, I don't know, like, it was meant for someone else, I think.
Well, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I mean, the whole middle of it.
It says pretty much the same thing in the middle, but
same thing.
At the end.
She just changed it around so that it's like, Like I love watching hockey and watching college football, and I think pro football is boring. LOL. But she sprinkled a bunch of guys' favorite things to do
Throughout
it, and but at the end, I can send pics or Facebook, or we could text. Send me a pic with your email and put "friend" in the subject.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if that's.
I kind of want to contact her and be like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, if you really want a friend, we'll have you on the show,
Right?
And we'll help you find a friend,
Right. We will find you friends.
So,
Sorry, I had to refill my beer.
But I think that was like some kind of a robot or something.
Yeah, I mean,
because she put her stats in there, so it's trying to cast a wide net, because,
right?
Cause they want to get you in on the sexual side of things, and next thing you know, you're getting shook down for bank account numbers and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, I'm surprised she didn't put her freaking social security number in there for all the stats she put.
Yep.
My goodness.
All right, you ready for another good one?
Yeah.
Now this is fun.
Wait,
is fun
before
stuff.
you do that, can you toss me the food coloring?
Oh, my pleasure.
Because I got to get my Irish drink on again.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Launching.
Catch, win.
All right. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Spanking. Man seeking man. I'm a mature male that would like to be put over the knee and have my bare bottom spanked. I would expect that you will give a rather good spanking, leaving my bottom warm and red. I have not been spanked in years. I'm looking for someone older that has some experience in spanking and or discipline. I'm hoping to find someone like myself that is just your average guy next door who was spanked as a boy and who understands that I again want to experience having been spanked. I'm not looking for anything wild and crazy, just the opposite of me, the average guy next door who spanks like your father did.
It's not right. It's not right.
Yeah, it's fun though. It's fun. Hey, you know what? It's just people trying to seek other people.
Okay, I don't know what Mike and Jenny mean, but you're overmodulating. Do you know what that means?
Oh, I'm probably too close to the mic.
Okay. They keep saying that, so just to let you know.
Well, you want to go ahead and read the last one?
Sure. Wait, I only have, that was the last one, was a spanking one.
No, the last one.
Oh, you missed one?
Yes, the Dads for Adults is the last one.
Okay.
I had to read that other one off my iPad.
Oh.
I couldn't get it to paste on the other one.
Well, this one's the same thing, only it's a man for a woman. All right, you ready? Dad for Adults. Man seeking a woman, 59 years old. I'm an older man with experience in spanking adult women who want or need to be spanked. This can be because you personally feel a spanking is needed, or your husband feels you need some structure in your life, but doesn't or can't provide that. I'm traditional in my approach, preferring over-the-knee hand spankings, but also using paddles, brush, ruler, belt if need be. You may be lectured or scolded some, receive corner time before and or after when it adds to the correction. I typically begin over pants, jeans. I am not reading the rest of this. Are you kidding me? I can't believe I read that much, but there's something wrong with people. They're actually putting ads out about this. Ridiculous. I cannot believe that.
What? It's people just trying to meet other people.
Yeah, but oh my God, that what people do in their own home is fine, but the fact that they're actually putting ads out there for other people to read, and like there are people that respond to this too, which is the sick part.
Well, hey,
I am judgy. I don't care what you say. I'm judgy.
You know what? If people like to spank each other, then that's what they like to do.
Okay,
and
but
listen, can I read the rest of the ad then, since you won't?
Fine.
I typically begin over pants or jeans or panties, but always bare at some point, or even naked if that has been agreed upon. We will first make sure you're comfortable by meeting.
Hang on.
What?
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
I'm going to drink while you do this.
I also want to get to know you as well, your needs, desires, and understanding any boundaries you have. I love to hear from all ages of adult women.
Apparently none if you're going over to a strange person's house to get spanked.
Wait. I love to hear from all ages of adult women or their husbands that feel a good bare bottom spanking is in order.
This is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
You know the best part about it is
You're not going to contact him.
well, like that, but I didn't realize that was the best part for you. The best part is that this guy's from Birmingham, which is actually like an upscale type city here.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what you expect from Birmingham.
It's just not right.
Wow. Honey, I'm in the wrong business apparently. I should be starting my own spanking business. What, you're not cool with me having strange people over to get a quick spanking in?
No.
All right, then. Oh, honey.
You don't even like giving Colin spankings.
That's true. Well, plus he can't fight back, so you shouldn't hit the weak.
Well, if these husbands are calling for their wives to get spanked by someone else, what is that saying?
The way I read it is he was calling to get their own spanking.
For husbands to get spanking?
Yeah. He's like, my wife's on a business trip. Is there any way I could come over and get a little, discipline?
That's not right.
Well, people have their kicks.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I guess I'm getting weirded out by the whole they're advertising this.
So it's
no, it's wrong.
You know what? I'm sorry you're so judgy.
I am judgy.
But I think that, hey, you know what? If people are consenting to it, then what's the harm? This isn't like they're just sneaking up behind you and spanking you. they are prearranging it.
No, you just got to go to the bar to do that for most women.
The giver likes to give, and the getter likes to get. So what's the problem?
Apparently, they're going to give and get.
Well, good. And then you need to just butt out.
Literally.
Oh, honey.
What?
Honey. You make me laugh.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
Well, on that note, I guess it's time to hit a few last-minute items.
All right, yeah, because you're not feeling much better today, are you?
No, and I think just a couple of nights off will be nice.
Yep, and then we'll be back on Saturday.
Saturday night, yes, I'll be back and go. But I would like to say a message to all the people who have been downloading this on podcast. We really appreciate it.
Yes, we do, and it encourages us to continue doing
Yes.
this. So even if you want to post us a little message saying, hey, we like your show,
Yes, all right.
that'd be really encouraging to
But
us.
we also would encourage you to at least one time participate in a live show, because that's part of the fun, is be able to get on the chat and also call in and participate with us, because you hear us interact with the chat room every night that we do a show. So again, to all of our podcast listening friends out there who have us in their cars or their iPods or wherever else you're at.
You take us walking.
Yes.
Hey, we should take us walking one time. I really wanted to come home. I was thinking about that all day today. It was so beautiful here. It was probably 55 degrees. I didn't even look at the temperature gauge in the car on the way home, but it was a beautiful day here in southeastern Michigan, and I wanted to come home and go for a walk with the family, but I came home to two sickos, so I ended up making pasties and opening the windows, which they didn't like.
We were warm until you did that.
I know, and I turned the heat down.
But yes, again, thank you for downloading our podcast. That makes it well worth it. All the downloading and converting we do for your listening pleasure, we will continue to do so. So be sure to keep on downloading those podcasts, but also think about joining us for a live show.
Yes, and don't forget to like us on Facebook too. We're still looking for our first 500 listeners so that we can give away our first Visa check card.
It's very easy to do. Just search for Talk on the Rocks
And just click
on
like.
Facebook and click like, or
Yep.
we have a link directly from our website at talkontherocks.com.
That's right, and just click like, and you could win $25.
Yeah, I know.
You've got 4 chances to win, unless you
Drinking
win
money.
another
Drinking
time.
money. It's drinking money.
That's right.
That's right.
It's a cheap night out at the bar, but depending on how lightweight you are, that might be a good night out. For me, it would be.
I tell you, we should do some kind of promo that says if we can get to 500 listeners or 500 fans by a certain date, I'll send them like an autographed bottle of Jack Daniels or something. Just what everyone wants. They're more interested in the whiskey than they are about the Sharpie ink on the damn label.
Yeah.
I've read it in gold.
That's right.
Gold ink.
Hey, I've got
Love
silver
a
Sharpies.
Total stranger.
Well, that's true. Unless we partner up with Ginny and Mike and we can give away free T-shirts with our signatures on them. So, anyways, is that it for announcements?
That's it. We'd like to thank you for tuning in and thank you for downloading and all that good stuff. And it's been a pleasure talking to you once again. And we'll be back Saturday night, the 19th.
You got it.
Which will be fun. 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you can join us.
Absolutely. Mike from Ohio says that you should sign it in Tiger Blood.
I should sign it in Tiger Blood.
We got to find it now, and we'll have it on the air.
That'll be the drink of the night. Tiger's blood and vodka.
Ew.
That's
How about
right.
Tiger Blood and tequila?
All right, I'll compromise.
Tequila.
All right, well, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Slante.
Yes.
Always after me, Lucky Charms.
And for Talking the Rocks, this has been Mike.
This is Jamie.
And we'll see you Saturday night.
Have a good night.